but 20 cars of a Burlington Northern train that jumped the tracks in South Bend.
6 homes in the North Shore area had to be evacuated because of the problem, and that's where State Bureau Chief Gary Johnson picks up our live coverage via News Star 6. Gary?
John and Tracy, crews are busy behind me, as they have been for at least half of the day, cleaning up this mess. Now, as you said, the railroad jumped the tracks about 6:30, and folks here on North Shore Lake near South Bend consider themselves lucky. They think somebody was watching over them. That's because the cars that derailed off this train came within a few feet of their cabins right across this road. Now, here's what they think happened. The cars that derailed were on this southbound train. It was moving southbound. There's another set of tracks on the other side. A parked train was facing northbound on it, and they think on this southbound train, it may have lost a wheel. Some of the Burlington Northern cars are so mangled, it's hard to count how many derailed. Estimates have gone from 15 to 30 today. As we'd expect in a crash like this, a few railroad workers had a close call, according to North Lake cabin owner Donna Clements.
They watched and they saw the sparks flying and that something was going to be wrong, so they wanted to tell them to stop right quick, but at that time it just
too late.
Muffled. And the one guy, he said he didn't think he could run so fast. He just ran up into the hills.
The twisting rail cars stopped just short of an occupied cabin, but not even a window of any home here was broken. But the same can't be said for a rail car full of hot liquid asphalt.
We have a car leaking that is what is called asphaltum. It's a heavy oil product that is stored at high temperature, about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That is leaking.
The asphalt has been dammed up, but grain dust still poses a fire hazard. A number of lakeside cabins have been evacuated.
Yes, I asked the safety officer because I was about to go to work and didn't want to leave the kids here, and he told me we need to leave for the day.
The good news here is no one has been hurt, and Donna says she's going to keep it that way and not walk near the railroad tracks anytime soon.
You could just be a goner.
The work continues, John and Tracy. The folks that were evacuated from that handful of cabins hope to get back in their homes tonight. They're being kept out right now, not so much because of any hazardous materials from the train, but just for the safety's sake so the workers can clean up the mess behind us. They'll get word later on tonight whether or not they can get back in their homes. John, Tracy?
Gary, probably normally peace and quiet in that neighborhood, but not in this case. So when will this mess be cleaned up, do you think?
Well, they're guessing right now. We haven't gotten an official word, 2 days or more, but it's amazing how much and how fast they're able to work. They've got quite a bit done already today.
Gary, those folks awfully lucky. Thank you for that update. Now for a live look at how this evening's rush show signs.